This is going so much better. I really do apologize that we're putting this on a much slower difficulty, but like I really am here for the greater plot strokes and stuff. I like the occasional hard fight, but I don't want to be like slogging through these caves being like everything sucks. Because that's what I did the first time. I might just put up that footage to some degree with like a minute-long disclaimer being like, I'm gonna get mad at this game. If you get mad at me for getting mad at this game, it's your own dang fault. Because I don't want that footage to go away forever. You know, I might as well use it for something. Let's see, what difficulty is this currently? Relatively low. Fight the frogs! It's like somewhere between easy and normal. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Pathfinder is D&D 3.75. Simplified a lot of this stuff. Oh, I know. I liked it and I didn't like it. There are definitely some things that I didn't agree with. Like, I missed some of the ridiculous things you could do with druids in 3.5. And they kind of nerfed it pretty bad. Because I was actually really mad. We looked up the rules, and I think Wild Shape on druids directly competes with like stat boosting items or something like that. I was kind of mad about that. Because effectively, I wild shaped into a bear and was weaker than the party barbarian. And I'm like, this makes no sense. I mean, I guess it kind of made sense, but I already was pretty strong and was mad. Oh, I missed this one in the back. Oh, we made a possible critical error. Let's go Bane. Lindsay, you should heal him before he goes down any further. Okay, Lindsay, keep the heals going. This is actually a tough fight. This is what I'm looking for. But yeah, this is somewhere between easy and normal, I think. It's hard for me to tell. But I got sick of playing this game on the harder difficulty because effectively every fight was nearly impossible. And I wasn't enjoying it. Whereas this seems a lot closer to a difficulty that I'm enjoying. Well, in fact, this is a difficulty I'm enjoying. I forgot Cure Wounds is melee. I forget that often. But yeah, I'm trying to think of, well, I guess Divinity Original Sin is the easiest possible comparison I can come up with. Hey, we hit level 3. That's actually going to make a massive difference. Divinity Original Sin, I think, is probably one of the best comparisons, to this game, to some degree, when it comes to, like, proper difficulty design. Because I really like both games. I think I'm going to like this game better in the long run. Ish. I don't like the combat in this game as much, but I think I'm going to like the plot more. Because I really just... Every time I play a Divinity game, I'm just like, what is this plot? It doesn't make sense. What is going on? It feels like it was written by 10 different people, and I'm so confused. But Divinity, because they don't shackle you to, like, no healing outside of combat or, you know, limited spell quantities and whatnot, every combat is effectively a massive life or death deal. And I really find that compelling in some ways not. Oh, there was loot in here. I think? Yeah, did I read the skull? Apparently not. There's also a thing down below. Secret Sanctum, well hidden from prying eyes. Okay, and there's a coin there. Anyway, we should probably level up before I do anything. Alright, let's keep pumping Sorcerer. I might just go full Sorcerer here now that I think about it instead of Dragon Disciple. We'll have to see once I actually have Knowledge Arcana 5. So 2 more levels before I get to decide on that one. And yeah, I'm going to keep pumping Perception. I know use Magical Device might be helpful, but the more characters that have Perception, the better. I think that's the only one. Okay, Point Blank Shot would be lovely. Attack and damage Work with me here, guys. Does point blank shot affects range touch attack spells, right? I think so. I wonder if you ever played any of the Avernum games. I haven't. I was kind of interested in them at some point, but I mean, there's just so many things for me to play. Okay, it does affect. Because that would probably be a good idea. Because I could also get, like, spell focus. Oh, but that actually is difficulty class. I don't think that actually helps with ranged touch attacks. Let's grab point blank shot, because that'll give him a little bit of extra damage as well. So I can get one more spell. Let's get Burning Hands. Color Spray would be interesting, but I need an AoE if we're ever going to want to fight. Oh, and I got Mage Armor now, too. Good. And that lasts for 3 hours now, which is great. Not immediately helpful for him, but great nonetheless. Yeah, it just saves. Okay. Oh, we don't, heal as we level. Okay, lower perception. He is a one-trick pony. Spell focus. Weapon focus would be interesting. I can consider that. Might be worth it to get him armor focus or shield focus or something. Buff his armor some more. Extra channel. Ooh, that might be useful though. Because channeling 2 more times per day actually will make a massive difference as far as healing goes. What else do we have? I don't really want power attack. Is there still cleave and stuff in this game? There probably is. Be interesting to get multiple characters shield wall. Let's see, Steel Soul. That's interesting. Oh, I see. Bonus against spells and spell-like abilities. That's actually pretty good. Otherwise, I could get him toughness. Let's see. Yeah, let's grab extra channel, because that his channels are already going to get better soon, if not already. And so being able to do that 2 more times a day is going to help a lot. So let me take a look at this. So 2 die 6 3rd level. So now we can channel energy 5 times a day for 2 die 6. Yeah, that's worth it. That's a lot of healing. Okay, Bard for her. Okay, we need Trickery. So, best to max that out. Probably best to put points into Mobility as well. Because she's the only character that I have with Mobility. I don't think we care about Stealth. Knowledge World. She's just kind of a random. Maybe a point in Athletics, just in case we need it. I know I'm just, like, cherry-picking there, but, nah. Okay, so point blank shot would be nice, but no, she needs... Which is the one that lets her shoot into melee? Or is that precise shot? Okay, so I have to get point blank shot and then precise shot first. Because I don't think I see precise shot on this normally. Oh wait, no, that's precise strike, dang it. Yeah, so we gotta get point blank shot first. Well, it'll help. Okay. So what can we get her? She has Tasha's Hideous Laughter, which is pretty good, and that gets better. Cause fear. Now, I can't, like, remove these, can I? No. Trying to get the weird stuff. Summon monster is kind of helpful, but it only lasts for a couple of rounds, and it only goes for, and it's usually pretty weak. Hypnotism would be kind of interesting. Otherwise, cause fear. Well, what does Flare Burst do? Oh, functions as Flare, but with an AoE. Expeditious Retreat? For sure? Really? On the singular character? I guess it makes sense so she can get out of there. Yeah, because most of the rest of these aren't that helpful. Okay, that seems reasonable. Okay, Barbarian. Now, I could actually spec her away from Barbarian into, like, Fighter or something, but I think I'm just gonna keep with it. Perception, Athletics, and Nature. I've got enough characters in Perception. Let's have her do Athletics and Mobility. Oh. Now I can get all of them. Sweet. Oh, and we get a feat on her as well. Oh. I mean, I could do heavy armor. I could do weapon focus. I could just get dodge. Oh. We could just go toughness. Or did I already give her toughness? I don't see toughness on the list, so she might already have it. Third level's always feats. Yeah. Sorry, it's just been a while since I've actually played D&D. Ooh, extra rage. 6 additional rounds per day. New ability, well raging. Wouldn't be bad. Extra rage would be pretty nice. Or we could look into power attack and maybe getting her cleave. Because one thing, no. I like the idea of cleave. I always enjoyed having power attack and cleave. Improved initiative's always good. Maybe? Improved initiative always makes more sense in actual D&D for me. When, like, I don't know, I always felt like things were a little bit more dire. Because I'd like to get her weapon focus so she can work on her, so she can use her oversized greatsword. Or is she already, does she already have that? Earthbreaker. Unfortunately, like, I don't even know, she might already have it? I don't want to mess with it yet, until I actually know. Dodge might just be a reasonable idea. +1 AC? Not a whole lot of downsides. Fair warning, it's a bastard sword, not a great sword. What the... Alright, hold on. Let's take a look at her. What is up with you? Is this... It's a... bastard sword? Do we get another of one of these, or can we, like, upgrade it? But yeah, weapon-focused bastard sword for her might not be a bad idea. Like, straight up, can you...
Don't give that to me.
Oh, does she not have exotic weapon proficiency in her own weapon? How do I check? Abilities. No, she has exotic weapon proficiencies, but she doesn't want to use a shield while using it. Probably because it's oversized. Dang, I was gonna say, why is this a bastard sword? I guess it makes sense, but chances are she'll never be able to use this one-handed. Nor would that make a whole lot of sense. Is it worth it? It's tempting. I guess this would let her use a better bastard sword and shield later on. Unless this one just immediately gets upgraded at some point or something like that. It's tempting. Yeah, weapon-focused bastard sword, why not? Seems like a reasonable use of her abilities. Weapon focus, bastard sword. And then we can actually switch over to the bastard sword. Because yeah, I love bastard swords. I used to love great swords a lot, but I think bastard swords are probably going to remain one of my favorite types of weapons. Because you can still use a shield with them, and they do almost as much damage as a two-handed sword. I guess dual wielding is also kind of nice. I think I once had, like, a rule set where I could do, like, shield bashes and some other things. That got kind of silly. That was fun. My DM did not like that. I should not be around shields. Okay, in Pathfinder, two-handing a weapon is so much better than one-handed in a shield. Really? I haven't played enough Pathfinder. Like, when I played Pathfinder, we only had the core rulebook. We didn't have anything else. So I've never actually looked into how two-handing works. Unless there's, like, some insane feats that you can get. I give her athletics, but she's never going to have a low enough check penalty that it'll matter. Okay, so weapon focus. Also probably bastard sword. You get 1.5 times strength to damage. Yeah, but you lose out on, like, early on, early on, you only have, like, a maximum of +2 AC from stuff. But eventually, if you can get to the point where you have, like, a +5 shield or whatever, that's 7 AC that you lose in favor of a 1.5 times strength bonus, which, like, at max is maybe 3 damage. Kind of depending on how well you've actually set things up. Do we not have exotic weapon proficiency? Oh, go figure. Oh, wait, no. Okay, no, we already do. Okay. Missile shield would be kind of handy. Just block 1 ranged attack per round. I'd like to get shield wall, but I gotta wait until the dwarf gets there or somebody else gets shield wall as well. Wonder, how far are you in your kingdom? Not very. I play everything slowly, unfortunately. We could also just go armor focus. We could just go armor focus heavy armor, which is like the most immediate benefit. Because it's tempting to have both of them go bastard swords, but then they'd have to compete for the same equipment. Let's just do heavy armor focus. And then the next time she and the dwarf both gain feats, let's get them coordinated defense and shield wall. And that'll pump their AC up by like 4 or like 8. That'll be stupid. I just have to make sure that they're next to each other at all times. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't move very quickly in CRPGs. They're very long, and I have too many other games to play. So I want to get to the kingdom management part, but it's gonna be a little while. Hopefully, I can move faster over the next couple days. There's a couple of new games coming out, but there's not that many. It's over here. Oh, this just loops into itself. Okay, supposedly there's something here I missed, so we want to go back for that. I think there's like 1 or 2 other rooms that I haven't been into. Unfortunately, the map does not immediately make it as obvious as I'd like it to be. It's also stupidly dark in here. I probably should pull out a torch. Yeah, I guess I must have just ignored this person. Yoink. An agile light pick. Huh. Don't think I've been up this way. There might be one other spot I haven't been to. Clear the whole place out, though. And yeah, it feels so much better. Like, that centipede fight was actually dangerous. Most of the other basic mobs, not so much so, and it wasn't so bad. Like, that was a concern on the original difficulty I was on. It's like, am I just going to be here fighting things forever? And, like, there was a point where I was like, well, I might just not come back to this game. And I hate that. I don't like doing that. I don't like ditching series because a game's too hard. Oh, it'll tell me. To the old sycamore... I was really hoping it would tell me which branch I was in. Well, let's just go up all of them and see where it lands me. Because I want to be in the, oh, God. I want to be in the Copald area. And... unless... oh, that's a Masterwork Longsword. Okay. Correction, should probably take a look at some of these. Because the Masterwork Longswords are actually worth dosh. The rest of this, not so much so. Alright. I still need the 6th party member, who somebody said it was in the area. Okay, I'll end up in the Mites area. Well, I have the spider mandible, so we can lower the bridge anyway, so it doesn't actually matter if I end up on one side or the other. The legacy of angels and other supernatural ancestors can show up in distant progeny, thus Aasimar child may be born. Okay. Oh, we're here. Well, heyo. Let's see, there's nothing with the queen. We haven't found the relic yet. But we do have that gatekeeper lady. Is it over here? No, she was up here. Because she'll give us the gate lever, though I think we got a gate lever. Yeah, miner's lever. Oh, but that's moving some heavy mining equipment. That might be completely different from the other thing. Sort by weight, toss poor value armor. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I guess we might as well do it while our characters walk, though I think everything's paused while I'm in my inventory, unfortunately. But yeah, I was gonna drop every bit of armor that I've picked up, because 90% of it is useless. Oh. If I wanted to get this character some armor, it'd be like 2 feats, and I could actually use leather. I'll think about it for later. I think she's here. Hello? Gatekeeper Quaggy. Here are the mandibles you asked for. All good. I make fine helmet. Take Leverbridge, brave ally. I say no one. You take treasure. Bye. And I could fight them all. Like, I'm not a massive jerk. I don't know. It's weird. I'm just gonna use chaotic neutral as an excuse to do whatever the heck I want. Like, whenever I play D&D, I always try and play a characters that are, like, kind of vaguely good, but, like... I mean, usually I try and play characters that are good. I tried doing an evil character once, but the DM didn't give me a whole lot of room to like, be vaguely sinister. So I gave up on the idea. Alright. Gates down, perfect. And then whenever I run into somebody that's playing chaotic evil, I find that, or not chaotic evil, chaotic neutral, they always just play like a crazy person. They're like, I'm just gonna randomly stab something, and I'm like, that's actually chaotic evil. It's just like, no, it's not. I'm crazy, and I'm like, I can assure you, anything but. Can I not? Are you serious? I lower the gate, and there's a stupid barricade here. What the deuce? Alright, back down we go. I can burn it down. I have a torch. I want... Oh, man. I'd love to play, like, a proper CRPG by CD Projekt Red, maybe? Is the spell acid. I wish I could. Unfortunately, a lot of these games aren't that flexible. You know, I'd love it if every problem had, like, 7 solutions, but that takes some serious doing. I guess Divinity did that. It's like, there were straight-up quest lines that you could do, where, like, by talking to a dog, it would give you, like, a straight shot to the, it would give you a straight shot exactly to where you wanted to go, and it was nuts. In normal D&D, I'd be like, I'm just gonna burn down the barricade. Break it. Or climb over it. Who's in the movie Darkness Rising? Had the same chaotic, evil, same chaotic, neutral, actually evil guy. It's just like it's a weird, it's a weird shield, and it's like, I'm chaotic neutral, I can do whatever I want, and it's like, I guess you can. There was one time where we had a chaotic neutral, party member, who, I should just tell D&D stories while I do, like, random stuff in this game, but, playing a game, chaotic neutral party member, and he's like, I don't actually care about the party. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit here and be mad in the dungeon. We're like, okay, bye? You know, like, I guess we'll just go without you. You know, we tried to convince him, but he was just like, no. You know, people aren't doing what I want, therefore I'm going to do whatever I want. And he, like, decides to go off on his own. And then he died. And he was mad about it. And it's like, you weren't there to help me. And it's like, you left. We were going this way. And he had to roll a new character. And he rolled the exact same character. And it took, like, 2 tries before he finally got, don't split the party, and you're not the party leader. Hello. Hi. This went bad. Okay, better take the initial attack of opportunity GTFO for a second. Where's Lindsay in all of this? You should get out of there. This is not exactly where I was expecting to end up, but you know what? In the grand scheme of things, it's not so bad. Okay, now I'm assuming these are just web traps. So you use the lever on the mining cart. Oh. Oh, yeah. Anything else interesting around here? Not much up there. Oh, yes, up there. I'm interested in figuring out where all these, like, pseudo-magical things go. So, Wander, you didn't give up on Kingmaker. No, I never wanted to give up on Kingmaker. I was just so mad after that first day of playing this game, because it was like... Or that second day of playing this game, because, like, it's not fun playing a game where you just, like, you die over and over and over again, unless it's, like, really meant to be that, or, like, it doesn't inconvenience it that much. Like, I don't mind dying over and over and over again in Nuclear Throne, because it's such a quick, snappy game. But in a CRPG where there's kind of an implied, sense of progress, it's a little tougher, to, like, die over and over and over again. Especially to, like, a random group of bandits. Like, straight up, I traveled between one zone and another, and it was just a bunch of... It was like 7 bandits and killed half the party, and I was like, this is kind of dumb. Okay, anyway, the trolleys were left here by human miners long ago. The kobolds somehow managed to repair them.
And Lindsay was called forth.
And so, like, I really like this game. As far as CRPGs go, this is probably my favorite. If I could have a CRPG written by Chris Avallone, but designed by Larian Studios, like the combat and the mechanics, I'd like it a lot. Ish. Except for, like, not all in one zone. That's one thing I hated about Divinity, is they always had these, like, unnecessarily large zones. Like, just split it up. Give me an overworld to wander around and give me a bunch of, like, zones to explore. It felt much better that way. Okay, that, we know about that. That's just gonna drop me down. So let's see if I can find another way around. But yeah, I really want to have the opportunity to roleplay as Kelgritz the Mad some more, too. Because he's, I don't know, I like the idea of kind of a sassy gnome. I have a fan, Dwarf Furious, who shows up whenever I play dwarf games. And if there's a dwarf character that I don't play the dwarf, he always, like, shames me low-key a little bit. And I always feel a little guilty, but, like, straight up the only good... Come on, Kelgrim. The only good dwarf portrait in the character creator was already dedicated to Harim, so I was just like, I don't really want to make a dwarf character and be like twinsies with Harim. Like, that's, I mean, that wouldn't be so bad, but then I saw the gnome portrait, and I'm like, I don't think this is one of the pre-built NPCs. At least I didn't see one. And so I was like, yeah, let's be Kelgritz the Mad. Let's see how this goes. And I mean, so far I'm having a lot of fun. Now that I've made it so that the game doesn't hate my guts. And like, it might be, some of these fights might be a little bit on the trivial side, but like, whatever. Sometimes triviality is necessary for progress. Paintings made with soot. It seems like they're supposed to portray dragons, but they mostly look like cows with wings. Kobolds seem to be good at curing hides and decorating their caves with them. What difficulty am I actually playing on? I don't know, somewhere vaguely around easy. I can pull it up. I'll probably raise the difficulty at some point. I might even make it so they do more damage to me. But critical hits weak. Death's Door, Dead Companions rises after combat, and remove negative effects on rest. This one's not as necessary anymore, but honestly, on the original difficulty, I don't know how anybody could play this game on normal mode with Dead Companions rise after without this turned on. Because, like, I was losing half of my party every fight, and moderately easier enemies. I could maybe turn it up to somewhat easier enemies, but I'm not really sure. I really wish they gave me proper numbers with these, because I actually understand what the, what the numbers are for this game. And it would be easier to finely tune my difficulty. But, like, we ran into a couple of, the Centipede fight, actually, almost took out, Harim and, Amiri, so it's like, it seemed reasonable enough. Yeah, I was playing hard in the beginning. Tough to watch level 1 fighting 6 HD bandits and only hitting 1 out of 10 times. Yeah, I was playing on normal and I was in that fight, and I was just like, this is bull. Like, I like this game, but the bandits had like a +8 or 10 to hit, and like AC that I straight up couldn't hit. And then I ran into the AC 35 Wisp, and I'm like, what's even the point of this? Anyway, what are you guys up to? Can I even talk to any of them? No. They're just kind of here making noise. Nope, friends. They're just kind of here. I guess let's look at this one. The kobolds have turned the skull of a dragon-like creature into an object of worship. Well, it doesn't look like there's actually anything I can do in this cave. Just kind of look at stuff. But yeah, for me, especially since, like, I don't want to redo stuff over and over and over again, and I've never enjoyed it, it was easier for me to just turn it down and have a good time. Even if it does make a lot of these basic fights, well, trivial. Because, yeah, whenever I, like, whenever I'm DMing a game, 9 times out of 10 the fights are trivial up to, like, boss fights or, like, weirdly important fights. Because, yeah, I don't want my players to feel, like, neurotic and, like, every fight is gonna kill them. And, like, sometimes a stray crit will take somebody out, or, like, hey, you forgot to heal for, like, 3 fights in a row, you're down. But, I don't know. I'd love to do, like, a really hardcore campaign someday, but it would have to be with people that actually know what they're doing. And the last couple times I played D&D, always had, like, half, if not, like, mostly newbies. And that's not as pretty. Cobalt Crier. Ah, Chief Sootscale. Greetings, friends. Eatings, friends. I ask help. My shaman Tartuk go passage under old sycamore. Fight might. Search relic. I afraid he can't do. Friend find shaman. Cobalt attack then. Where might Tartuk be? Don't know he leave. If find relic enter sacred hall. Might not go this hall. We have might relic, says the chief proudly. I may need the relic to enter the hall, if Tartuk is already there. The chief thinks for a while, scratching the back of his head with a clawed finger. Fine, I give might relic. You touch a door and enter, then return relic. Let's see. There's someone in your dungeon I wish to discuss. This person, okay. Tartuk bring them. This dumbhead shouts silly things. Call Tartuk Tartuccio. Can't talk good. The little tongue-tied monster accuses me of not being able to speak. Ironic, scoffs Jathal. What have you... what need have you of this dumbhead, chief? They're just taking up space in your dungeon. Agreed. Useless creature. Release. Alright. Bye. Well, I guess we get Jathal now. I don't really know if I want Jathal, but whatever. Someone recently released from Copal prison attracts your attention. Jathal straightens her clothes as if to eliminate all signs of staying in the Copal prison. Let us strike out and forget. Tell me more about the story... tell me more about the story of Tartuccio and the Cobalts, and getting locked in their prison. There's nothing to say. The gnome needed servants to seek an artifact, voiceless, diligent, and numerous. Jathal frowned scornfully. He subdued the Cobalts by idle talk and trickery. The despicable buffoon. A battle with the Stag Lord and a possible barony awaits me. I would appreciate the help of someone as skilled as you, Jathal. A battle with the so-called Bandit King will entertain me. I shall follow you for now. Cool. I'll take you with me for now, as I need an extra party member, and after that I'm leaving you at the inn. Inquisitor. Isn't she... Wait, okay, let's go back. What is Jathal, and how do we build her? Okay. Decent strength. No... Oh... Why would you do this? What kind of character nonsense is this? Oh, no constitution on the character is terrifying. Let's see. She's level 1. What's her current AC? Or HP? Actually, that's not as bad as I thought. Really, we should actually do the breakdown of what her health was. Oh, maybe it does. Nope, it's just telling me what her HP is. Dang, because I was really hoping I could actually see how her HP works. Okay, HP isn't based on con, it's based on charisma since she's undead. Oh! Okay, that's way better. 3.5, I don't think it's based on charisma. I don't remember it being based on charisma. So it was always a little confusing. And she gets a lot of points. Give her athletics-ish? What else could she use? I like put a point into trickery and stuff, but Wait, we don't need persuasion on her. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that spare point yet. I look at what her abilities are. Probably should. I like Bane. I always like Bane. I think we have enough healers at this point that Bane might not be a bad idea. Shield of Faith ain't bad, actually. Not as good. Let's go Shield of Faith. Inflict wounds is important. Yeah, but she already has inflict wounds. Okay, so let's take a look at these. Death Domain, alright. detect magic. Gotcha. Judgment. Alright. Stern gaze. Skilled at sensing deception and intimidating their foes. Morale bonus on all persuasion checks made for intimidation. Huh. Interesting. I don't actually know if that helps, though. Also, my character's kind of going to be the face anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I've never seen an Inquisitor before. Oh. High initiative. Neat. Oh. At third level, all of the Inquisitor's allies are treated as if they possess the same teamwork feats as the Inquisitor for the purpose of determining whether the Inquisitor receives a bonus from her teamwork feats. Her allies do not receive any bonuses from these feats unless they actually possess the feats themselves. Interesting, so I could give her shield wall, for example. And at third level, and every 3 levels thereafter, the Inquisitor gains a bonus feat in addition to those gained from normal advancement. Bonus feats must be selected. Okay. So that's cool. And can give herself the Bane ability. Neat. Well, let's obviously keep doing Inquisitor. I guess I'll give her points in Persuasion. I don't know if it's going to be that helpful, but if she gets a bonus to it, I might as well use it. And I won't feel too guilty about that nature. Okay, so coordinated maneuvers. And shield wall. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she can get both of these. There's also coordinated... Wait. Coordinated maneuvers. Oh, no. We want coordinated defense, not maneuvers. Coordinated maneuvers seems like it might be useful as well, but that'd be less helpful. Is there even grappling in this game? I have no idea. But yeah, I'm going to give her shield wall. If I'm not mistaken, her teamwork abilities... the solo tactics should make it that she actually gets the benefit of both of these, even though nobody else does. And then I can give it to the other characters as well. But it seems like those are worth getting. Precise Strike would also be super helpful. A couple other things. Okay, so what else do we have? Well, I guess we might as well pick up Bane next. Okay, let's double check her. Eh, she's not so bad. Let's try putting her next to... I have no idea if it worked or not. Oh, she needs a shield. Because she's got this stupid Masterwork Scythe. Why she has a Masterwork Scythe as her main weapon, I don't quite understand. It doesn't seem like it's that good. Alright, so she needs a shield. What else do we have? Agile Light Pick. What does the Agile enchantment mean? I have no idea. Can I give her the longsword? Okay, cool. Can give her the longsword. So, I think this'll work? Oh, I see. Scythe is the weapon of her god, but mostly flavor stuff. Gotcha. Alright, so hopefully this will make her armor class better. So, let me take a look at this. Dex 2, armor, shield. So maybe shield wall and stuff won't actually take effect until we actually get into combat. Hopefully it works. I'm gonna be pretty mad if I actually got all those feats and that didn't actually work. It should work. Yell at me if that was actually somehow the wrong setup. A little bit late to go back on it, I think. Who knows, maybe there'll be an editor's tool at some point.